balance and so much more. It's getting clearer all the time. All we see are all these dead straight lines. And show me what's in reality, and I won't compromise between the truth and lies. This is where I make my stand. Please don't take me to your la-la land. It's all about geometry. All we see is horizontally. Show me what's in reality, and I won't compromise between the truth and lies. Show me what's in reality, and I won't compromise between the truth and lies. Reality is all I see. I don't need your fantasy. I've had enough of sophistry. I'll find my own philosophy. Reality is all I see. I don't need your fantasy. I've had enough of sophistry. I'll find my own philosophy, and you can't bend reality into what you think your cock sees. Something's happening to me. Don't remind me of how things used to be. We don't need no sycophants. Aren't we all just so sick of that?
And we are live. Welcome everyone, a few of you. I know everybody's busy. It's Thanksgiving Day. So thank you. And everyone, I hope everybody's having a good day. Not going to be a long one, this. Sort of a tradition. I've got, I think, one of my most popular videos, which was featured or given Dave Weiss. He put it out, and that's why it's got the most views for my channel. It's weird that, isn't it? Flat Earth is supporting people to put stuff out. Imagine that. Imagine a place where flat earthers didn't thieve your content and then get promoted for it. The guy who we talked about last night, Michael Kahn, the one that doesn't want to talk about anything about him content thieving stuff, he got a mod ship on Nathan Oakley's. So I think he got praised. It's the sort of mods that flat earthers want, the content thieves, you know, just dishonest people that don't want to talk. Flatzoid's over there at the minute, having a go at Rachie. The women in the arena, like they seem to have a thing about attacking anybody really that goes against anything that they say. Flatzoid's blocked me, so I can't talk to Flatzoid about you know, going over there and talking about asking him any questions like he did the other day. Ask us questions. He doesn't want any questions. He blocks them. And Michael Kahn's over there at the minute, thieving my content and then refusing to discuss it. Nathan Oakley said he was going to go over it. I didn't hear him mention a thing. Nobody's bothered about people openly stealing other people's content. It's known about this sort of thing. Flat earthers. That's what they're like. And they'd rather just like block you out and not listen to it. So that's why there's only a few of us watching. Because they don't want to hear the dishonest flat earthers. And they want to be able to call me the dishonest one. And like he did with his video. So go over a couple of videos that have been out for a long time. Of people saying things that, you know, this arena like chooses to ignore. Because then they can go on with their circular arguments, content thievery, abusing women, just sort of, you know, calling people liars openly. But it's like public slander, flat earthers. But I mean, hey, that's what we've got. So FPV, you have APM research full support clearing up the arena of frauds and thieves. Well, I mean, I think everybody knows it, but I think what you'll find is, FPV, you'll find that the only people that won't be bothered about it are the people that aren't involved in it. So all of the ones that don't care, they're involved in it all. This little arena that we have here it's just about shape of the earth debate. They don't want to talk about reality or proofs within reality or, you know, any of these facts that we talk about in reality. And it is, yeah, it's Thanksgiving. I mean, I think it's fascinating the way the Americans cook turkey. Like it shows there as a picture. Mike Jones has got his big pot of oil. We have to put it in the oven. Difference between us and the Americans. We've got a big massive pot in the back garden, fill it with oil. Dunk the turkey into it. Sounds nice, like, but I don't think it's like it's a little bit, it's a bit too much bother. Chuck it in the oven. Do it for whatever it says. So many minutes per pound, 20 minutes per pound or whatever. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, chuck it in. Chuck it in the oil. I thought that's what everybody did. Is that not what Thanksgiving? Like, chuck a turkey in a vat of oil. Well, all the best to everybody. And thank you very much for, well, just being here, you know. Choosing to listen to somebody going on about, you know, how the flat earthers are just dishonest and globe earthers also. Seems like we've been saying this for a while, right? I call it the Flat Earth Society. Now, you may think the Flat Earth Society has just flat earthers in it. Well, it doesn't, because there's no such thing. It's a fiction. Same as the globe earthers. Like, you could put them all together and put them in this bracket called Flat Earth Society. And all this does is it encourages people to talk about models and the false dichotomy of these two different models. One of them hates on the others, and then the others hate on them. And then they both can get together and hate on somebody else that's trying to get into, you know, just speak some sense. They say, no, we need our nonsense. So this is a video, I think, was it 2 years ago? Turkey Bob? It must be, mustn't it? Because, you know, a lot's happened. It's got to be over here. It says 1 year ago on this thing. Let me get it. But so this is a video. You guys can watch that. Oh, not that one. Oh, what's going on? Oh, wait a minute. Let me sort these screens out. Yeah. Why is it doing that? Sorry about that. I should have it here now. My PC reset. There you go. There you go. Resize it. Right, yeah, so this is a video we did a bit ago. Now, it will have a bit in it at the beginning about A to B, and that's Ainsdale to Blackpool on a straight line. Now, we have updated that, obviously. Started this about straight lines. We've been on this for a fair bit, just trying to talk about reality. So this is this is a video we did 2 years ago. Please enjoy. It's only about 6 minutes.
Hello, Bev. Can you hear me okay?
Welcome, Bob. Yeah.
I'm glad to be here.
So, Bob, since you're here, I don't know if you heard about our little laser waving thing. I know you want to get into it with Mobius, but I just want to ask you one question, if I may.
Oh, please.
We're asking people for their prediction. So we got a 11-mile laser waving thing going on. At what height do you think the laser should be visible at 11 miles?
I've got no idea. I'd have to do the math. What height's it starting at?
No, what do you mean?
What height are you firing the laser from?
0.
So right on the ground?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of tough. There's so much refraction near the ground. Why don't you do it from about 15 feet up or 20 feet up?
Because we're doing it from ground. We're doing laser waving.
Okay, well, have fun with it.
At the seaside.
Have fun with it.
We're doing Logic Night tonight as well, Bob. And we're specialising on the Black Swan. So if I were to say no glober has any geometric evidence of the globe, would you have a Black Swan for me?
I mean a Black Swan for you.
In the sense of the Black Swan, the one that would disprove the statement there are no globers with any geometric evidence of their...
I've got plenty of geometric evidence of the globe, but, I'm not... that's not a Black Swan. That's just reality. It's normal.
Do you have
By
any?
Black Swan, you're talking about trying to come up with an exception of some sort? Or a deal killer?
Yeah. I'm saying the geometric evidence, I say nobody's got any. Because you call it Earth curve, right? I'd call it curvature of level. And whereas I say level is a straight line on a horizontal plane, you would disagree. I'd say you've got no geometric evidence for that. And geometric meaning
okay, well, great.
in reality.
What would you accept? What would you accept as geometric evidence for that? I mean, a specific thing, a specific type of an experiment that you and I could both do would demonstrate curvature to your satisfaction.
Some sort of geometric evidence to back up evidence in
What
reality.
sort?
Do you not know what
What
geometric
would you
evidence
accept?
is?
I don't know what you consider geometric evidence is, but go ahead and tell me what you would consider geometric evidence.
I would consider that vertical and horizontal being perpendicular as a geometric evidence.
All verticals and horizontal are always perpendicular by definition. It's definitional.
I know.
So if you have a vertical, if you draw a perpendicular line to that, that would be a horizontal. And that's just simply a definition.
And if you could travel along the horizontal and drop another perpendicular to it, that would prove, as is already geometric proof, that all perpendiculars to a plane are parallel.
All perpendiculars to a plane are parallel, by definition.
Yep.
What's that have to do with the Earth?
Well, horizontal and vertical are perpendicular.
Yes, by definition. You're not telling me anything new here.
And a horizontal plane, if it can be shown that a horizontal plane does exist, then...
How would you define that horizontal plane? As being perpendicular to a particular vertical?
Yeah, water level.
No, water level is not parallel, is not plane.
It does. It's a tool for establishing a horizontal plane of reference.
No.
That's what level is.
Level is an equal elevation above datum of some sort. So for example, if things were 5 feet above sea level, they'll be 5 feet above sea level everywhere, and every point that's 5 feet above sea level will be level to every other point that's 5 feet above sea level.
Yeah.
That's not a plane.
Level's a horizontal plane, isn't it?
No.
Level is a straight line on a horizontal plane, like I said for ages.
It's an equal distance above a datum. And if the datum is curved, the level will be curved. If the datum is flat, the level will be flat. It will be a plane. But first you have to show that the datum is a plane.
Yep.
Yeah.
You use geometric proofs for that too, as well.
Like what?
Like being able to prove that no two straight lines can share a common segment.
Two straight lines can share a common segment. What does that even mean?
Geometric proof, isn't it?
Well, no, you tell me what you mean by no two lines can share a common segment.
What do I mean by it?
Yes.
It's a statement.
Okay, what's the statement mean? What are you implying with that?
That you can't have two straight lines that share a common segment. Surely it's self-explanatory, Bob.
Okay, so I can't draw a line from A to B and have it share a segment with a line from B to A?
It's the road up is the road down.
Correct. So those would be two segments, wouldn't it? One would be defined as A to B, and the other would be defined as B to A. Correct.
It's the same line.
Okay, so what's your point?
Oh, I don't know what your point is.
I'm just trying to figure out what you're trying to make a claim of here.
It's just a statement. It's not a claim. It's a statement.
Okay.
It's a proof.
All right.
A geometric proof.
Well, if it's
You can-
geometric
if you can
proof, what are you
show-
proving?
A shared
What are you
straight
trying to
line
prove?
segment, then you're showing that it's the same straight line. Or
Okay.
parallel planes.
The gift of low gas that was given to me. And I know how water flows. And I know what level shows. You'll be wasting your time and mine, trying to change what's been defined. I know what I know.
Okay. What do you reckon to that? Anything you want to go over? Okay, it's quite... Imagine that 2 years ago. Talking about geometric proofs and how to actually prove the plane. Because that's all it seems that anybody ever needed to do. Imagine that. Like saying the horizon's horizontal. Parallel. We've got Bob. We went over a bit. We've been out, like I said, did say that we've been out talking to some people on Discord on the politics channel, and we went over. They didn't believe that there was this argument made by Bob, this guy. Now, this guy made a logic video, Bob, the one that you just heard of there. Now, he probably made that logic video because of this conversation that he's had with us. And I'd say that this is a dangerous thing. It does strange things to the mind once you see how simple arguments can be. Once you start noticing things that were right there in front of you. All this time, people are dealing with arguments and stuff, and I don't think I could have made it any more simple. I'm fine. There's people out here that want some sort of a drama. They want to take it away. Hey, there's Gords. Thank you very much, Gords. Sorry, Globe proof to follow. I don't know. I doubt it. I'd chat over there in Flatsides, Gords, but he's hidden me. I can't. The chicken shits they've got flat earthers bad mouthing us, putting videos out, stealing content, and what do they want to do? What's the best way for them to deal with it? Just hide people, pretend they're not there, and continue to talk shit about them whenever they talk anywhere. He got a mod ship over there at Nathan Oakley's because of thieving content from my channel about surveyors. He said, right, today, Michael Kahn, the guy that robbed the content, said he did it to teach me a lesson. A lesson. The lesson that I did learn, I learned it a long time ago, was don't put videos out about professionals. I put it out in that video because it was how to talk to surveyors, and I've got this one clip here. I'll put it in the chat so everyone can see it. What did you reckon to that video? Because I mean, I did that 2 years ago for Dave Weiss, just to show them that no globe has got any evidence. I'd say proof, right? No globe believer has any geometric proof to support the model that they profess to adore. It's becoming religious, really. The globe model, we're going to take it and we're going to religify it, along with the flat earthers, because that's what they're doing too. They're honouring their top guys, Michael Kahn, Flatsoid, Nathan Oakley. They're the ones that know how to talk to people. I saw you earlier in Tanya in Nathan Oakley's. Can't be fooling us like that. Just want to be part of the gang. People that get timed out by Flatsoid. Flatsoid just lies about people and then hides them so they can't rebut what he's saying. And then even if you make videos about them, he won't watch it. Lives in a world of his own. Says things, and you can make put it on a Buster soundtrack where Flatsoid literally says something and he'll still deny saying it. Like he's never even heard the song. People getting immortalised in Buster songs, and they just don't want it. They don't want to hear it. It's weird. It's weird people don't want to hear Buster. I'm sorry, Buster. Making your music not want to be heard by the people that are actually in it. It's not often that sort of stuff happens, is it?
It's love hate.
Yeah.
They love to hate it or hate to love it. I don't know. Either way works.
Right. So this is what Michael Kahn, the new moderator over there at Nathan Oakley's channel, said to me in there. So this is, I'm just sort of chatting as you do, because I mean we're all in this together. We're in for a conversation and stuff. Who can we talk to? Who can't we talk to? I'm talking there, and Michael Kahn, as you can see, I don't know whether wait a minute. Let me see if I can blow this up. I don't know whether you guys can see that on YouTube that clear. I don't think we come through in 4K. But I've circled it. You can come in the Discord if you don't, come in, have a look. Michael Kahn, a moderator on Nathan Oakley's channel, the guy that, stole my content. He says, I can do what I like, Bev. You are a mere rat to me. Moderators, flat earth, debate moderators, content thieves, decide that they can do whatever they want. If they consider you a rat, they can just do whatever they want, admittedly. Publicly stating it in front of all of the people with his spanner. Flat earth debate, people. And they don't want to talk about it either. Like, afraid to talk. Obviously, Flatsoid's dead scared, or one of his moderators, so it might be Rachy, has hidden me over there. I'd say it's Flatsoid, but, probably Michael Kahn. There you go. Michael Kahn, one of Flatsoid's moderators, the one that's saying he can do whatever he wants, even to the point of copyright infringement, content theft on YouTube. He's a YouTube content creator. That's how good these flat earthers are within their little crowd. There's obviously something gone round within the flat earth community that said, go ahead, Michael. Yeah, we'll support you. As long as you can slander Bev out of it, right? We'll support you. We'll give you modships. We'll do all of that to help you out. Lamal, good day. Yeah, it's been a weird time because we have actually been going out having a chat with people in different servers, and you know what they've done? Said the same thing. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear this advanced simplicity. Nobody actually wants to have the conversation about it. There's only this place here that wants to talk about it. People get a glimpse of what goes on through conversation. But it seems like statements that we make about geometric proofs in reality get taken as something to be argued against by people that don't know what arguments are. You'd think it's embarrassing if they knew what an argument was, but they don't. So it's just, well, 2023. That's where we're at. We've been for 2 years knowing that this group of people have no proof. The arguments have been there. The statements have been there. the water level. We call it the, I don't know, what did we call it? Did we have anything, Emma? The plumb bob water level. Three points where we linked them all together.
My mind has gone completely blank
I
right
don't
now.
think we ever named
Thank
it.
you.
Did we? All of that stuff we did that work on for the designs of stuff. Back then when we were doing this video of Turkey Bob.
Oh, yeah. No, honestly, I think I've kind of blanked it from my mind.
I know. It was a
I mean,
weird
Bob
time,
as a
wasn't it?
turkey, yeah. It's not something, I want stuck in my head. Just looking at that on screen is
4.8 thousand views. Long and away one of my best videos. 6 minutes.
nice.
Not many people have put comments on it. How do you comment towards it when it's talking about geometric proofs? Straight lines from A to B. Laser waving, as you saw at the beginning of that video. Yeah, we've been out there doing laser waving. We've done it. But the strange thing was, when we were doing it, we didn't say that the Earth's flat, because it doesn't, like, just because you can wave a laser at one place and see it at another place, it doesn't make the Earth flat. It just makes the laser visible. And it's nothing special. Anyone can do these things. And as you said, only certain people get promoted with these particular things. Because, well, they're like Michael Kahn. Right? You get given a free pass. You get helped along. If you don't play the game, you don't. This video didn't mention anything about flat Earth. Yet Dave Weiss thought it was good enough to help us out. Doesn't matter what you think of Dave Weiss. He helped us get a bit of content out there. Dr. Bob, the science guy. I don't think we can call him that anymore. Bob, the science guy, although somebody else is doing the science stuff as well. Another guy calling himself Brad, the science guy. So this science thing, it's popular for these guys. He, like all the globe model defenders we've ever talked to, have no geometric evidence for the model. He even asked me what I'd accept, and I said, some geometric evidence. And he said, what would you accept? And I said, geometric evidence, please, Bob. Do you not know what geometric evidence is? And it turns out he doesn't. They haven't got a clue. People don't understand. They don't understand what geometric evidence is. This is a very, very strange arena. And people are defending something. And nobody's attacking. Well, I say nobody's attacking. Michael Kahn stole my content. He never wants to talk about why. For what reason did he do it? Why did he title it Bev the Liar? He won't talk about it. Literally stole my content. And then now he's calling me for him getting a copyright strike for it. Like, you're just meant to allow people to steal your content, title it as, like, you the liar, and then have no repercussions for it. Such a strange arena. Probably meant to make you think like you're on your own. Like there's no one else around. But I'm not a flat earther. Like if I were pretending to be a flat earther, then would I have had to have capitulated to Michael Kahn? Because he's a flat earther from Flatzoids and he knows Nathan Oakley. Nathan Oakley wants to have a go at Bev. So let's just sort of steal some of his content, title it Bev's a Liar, and then expect nothing to happen from it. And then Nathan Oakley he gets rewarded a wrench in the chat. Probably so he can mute me again, like hide me over there. Bev can disappear. If you rob his content and he sort of says, hey, what you doing? Just make him disappear. So thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. And we are going to be sticking around because this is literally just the start. We've been doing something. We've been developing a method, right? We've got proofs. We've got geometric proofs. We've got arguments to support them. We've got theme tunes. We've got like there is a whole philosophy going on here. This on the level Discord server has something that nobody else has, and they're all jealous. Anybody can come and get it as well. If this is something we've given freely to people, all you have got to do is just, come and get it. Come and enjoy the conversation. Come and join in. It's all about conversation. Nobody's scared of anybody. Nobody's running from anyone. This is just how we are. On the level. Meaning honest, open. Come in, test us out. Ask us questions. I've answered thousands of questions from people. I seem to be able to deliver questions that people can't answer. Yeah, gods, they can't. They're not my arguments either, though. An argument is something that's been put out there for discussion. That's what we should be doing. We should be discussing these things. Put the videos out for years ago. And they are in a progression. You can see what's occurred, the topics of discussion. We've gone round, right? But we've learned and we've watched conversations go round, circular conversations. Flatzoid at the minute, right? He's going over a video that Rachel's made about Coriolis. And Flatzoid's telling people that Rachel doesn't understand what Coriolis is. Like, Coriolis is something that Flatzoid knows the most about. It's fictional. It's a nonsense. It's a not thing. It's a no thing. Yet people decide that they're the governors of it. In this whole arena. People are scared of discussion. Conversation. I don't know whether it's whether they can't control themselves, whether they think they'll get carried away, they'll make an embarrassment out of themselves, they're afraid to be wrong, whatever. Yeah, we went over to politics server again, yes, this morning. And there's a guy over there, FE Jedi, he's like Flatside and Nathan Oakley. They just want to shut down conversations about geometric proofs in reality, because the geometric proofs in reality, they don't support a flat Earth and they don't support a globe Earth. But everybody in this arena has been trying to argue one or the other. In reality, it's neither. So of course they don't want to find geometric proofs in reality, because the reality discussion doesn't have a place within this Earth shape ridiculous stuff. And as we're just talking about reality, they can't take it. They can't even entertain a reality discussion. They have to shut it down. You have to get rid of it. They have to mute people. They have to hide conversations. So there's a difference between reality, proofs, and believe us, we've got the test. And I'm not lying. We've done it. It's a real proof in reality. There's no getting around it. You want to hear confidence? This is where it is. This is the test. You want to check whether your understanding of straight is true. This is where you do it. You want to test yourself to find out whether you can understand a true argument. Plum is called true. How do you know that? On the level is about being honest. So if on the level is about being honest and plum is true, then obviously geometry holds way more sway in reality. And the link between geometry and reality is right there. Always has been. Tanya, it's not got anything to do with them. They can't affect you. It's all about you. It's all about the individual. Always has been. The individuals are the people that entertain the conversations. Making the videos are nothing. It doesn't make any difference. I don't know how many people here through videos, right, and make a connection, the sort of connection that's really needed to be made to enable you to find a proof. It takes a little bit more conversation, backwards and forwards, has to be. You can only look after yourself, and once you know for yourself, you're sure you've got a proof, then it depends what you want a proof for. If you want a proof for the shape of the Earth, then how do you do with that? There's only one place you can do it. Be honest with yourself. It's a water level, a canal, static body of water that you can measure. It's the only place you can do it. And then you've got to be able to trust yourself with your geometric understanding of how you relate that together. Realising Euclid. It's a test with tools in reality that just about anybody can do. Me and Spot On have already done it, and my sons, yeah. We had a nice day out. We've tested it. Anybody else can replicate it. You can plan it out geometrically to show how this would work. Anyone can do it. I've hopefully tried to give it to people that they could try and do it themselves. But it may just be that the extraordinary circumstances that lead us to be where we are were only triggered in certain people. Could just be that me and Spot On and my lads were the only ones. Could just be that, you know, it's just me. I don't know. I don't know what Spot On got out of it. I don't know what my sons got out of it. I know what I got out of it. But much more than that, it was the journey to get there. Finding a proof in reality. It's vital. Modern day. 2023, if you haven't got a proof, what have you got? How can you entertain a debate or an argument if you're not coming from a position of knowing? If you're just telling the other people you're unsure of what they say, if they can't back it up with a knowing something, then and you don't have a knowing anything either, you're all just lost. Yeah, God, we've been saying it for ages. God says, if you set out to defend an untruth, then a liar is all you will end up being. This is every globe defender. Well, they just don't know. They've been taught that you don't actually need proofs. And you can class anything of evidence. You can even change the words people use into something that fits in your mind even better now. And then you can imagine the person said the words and call them a liar for saying it. And then when somebody says, can you explain? Do you want to talk about how you can explain why you're saying that I'm a liar? They'll just say they don't need to talk to you because you're a liar. He doesn't talk to liars. That's flat earth tactics for conversations and debates. Like I say, I'm not against flat earthers, but a certain kind of flat earther, the dishonest ones, the ones that don't want to communicate, the ones that purposely stay away from communication, the ones that lie about you, the ones that want to shut down conversations, the ones that want to keep certain conversations in the back rooms, out of the way of you normies, because you're not privileged like they are. They're going to keep their secrets. Well, there should be no secrets in this. This is why we do advanced simplicity. We do the simple stuff because everybody can get it for themselves. You hand somebody something and you say, you understand this, don't you? And they say, yes. Yes, it's simple. I already knew that. You say, yes, thank you. Now you have a proof for this. The thing that you already knew. But now you have proof to go along with it. You have the reasoning for why that happened. Yeah, thanks, Gods. Yeah, God says he should clarify every online globe defender. Because I've witnessed it, Gods, in the last few days. We went over to the politics channel and literally watched somebody freestyle imaginometry while saying he's got no background in mathematics. The model literally took over. And because he was in a room a load of flat earthers were in, he felt justified to just be able to make anything up he wanted. Well, I don't do that, because that's what happens if you put people on different sides. You can imagine that you just have to win, even if you have to make up some bullshit just to be able to win, because you know your people on your side will defend you. They always do. That's what happens. Like, you can literally watch this occurring in these chat rooms. You can see the scripted behavior occur and how the sophists play with people's minds. And when I say sophists, I mean these scripted flat earth shadow giants, the living ones, the ones that want to lay down the script for people. There should be no script. This is reality. You don't want people scripting your reality. You don't want people scripting your arguments. What you want to hear is, you want to hear somebody else's portrayal of the argument. What did they hear within the argument? How did they present it? Perhaps you could learn something from that.
Hey, good afternoon.
Hey, Rob. Good day. We're not going to be on for too much longer. We've got some Ark to play. Just to say, I think coming up soon. What's this? Is he untimed me out? Can I don't know who's done that. Thank you. I'll have to post on it to see whether I'm allowed. He's STST put a message out the other day. He's leaving the flat earth arena. He's just doing podcasts and stuff, chatting about stuff. But Fight the Flat Earth had took me off. It's hidden me on STST's channel. So that might be what he's talking about there. I hope it is. Somebody standing up for themselves about wanting conversation, not wanting to shut down conversation. I'm hoping we can talk about people. Thank you very much for that, Ed. What's this? What they're talking about? Wow. Oh well, we'll go and have a chat. Yeah, the red team, blue team. People have forgotten, right? The initial part of the flat earther thing should have been not globe, right? But the globe isn't a thing anyway. So why are people going around saying not globe? How do you get to globe? How could you ever start at globe? Because it's nonsense. So somebody saying it's not nonsense makes no sense. At the start, at the inception, it makes no sense. It was all set up. And we spotted that because just so happens the first thing we ever did with my son and his camera was to go to Bedford and do exactly what Robotham did. Now, I don't know how many people there are in this entire arena that have actually done what Robotham did. How many people are there in the, and what did Robotham do? Does anybody know that? Not that it needs any credit, but the thing was, the Earth's not flat. Honest, truthful statement. Rachel's a mod over there as well. Rachel's like a super mod. Like a ranty figure. Loved by everybody. Okay. I don't know what else I was going to do. Anybody got anything else they want to go over? Dishonest flat earthers. I think we did that. Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. The Americans. I know we have a different sort of crowd than most of these other people get.
I see Buster got a new icon.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've not seen that.
As made that for me months ago.
Yeah.
And I re-upped the nitro. I was able to use it.
Yeah, nice.
Shout out Az.
Yeah. Shout out Discord Nitro.
Yeah.
Come on in. And for anybody, maybe you have got an Xbox, maybe you've got a PC. We have a game that we play. It's Ark Ascended. Right? It does have dinosaurs.
You let me know when they come out with PlayStation 1.
Yeah,
I'll join.
We're just waiting. But I mean, I think it's one of the first multi-platform games. It's a pretty historic moment, I think, within gaming. I mean, most of my sons have been around gaming. I personally had a ZX80 we had with a tape drive on it. So right at the formulation, the beginning of computers, I've lived through. And my sons have been gamers all along. Brought up on the GameCube, Nintendos. So yeah, we've been gaming all the time. So this server is a gaming and communication chat servers. We do go off and talk to other people in different places, but this is the sort of place where all of the good stuff happens. So if you do have an Xbox or a PC, hopefully with the PS5 coming soon, and you want to ride a T-Rex around or something like that, then come and join us.
I was just gonna say, I got two sons as well, and the only time I can get them off the video games is when I take the video games away.
Yeah, well, come and join.
Swear, if those kids could live in a video game world, they would.
Yeah, it's a way for escape, because reality's become nonsense. It's got to be hard for young people nowadays to grow up, because everything's nonsense. Not even the words people use have nonsense meanings. It's only when you understand the grammar within, grammar and logic and rhetoric, that you really come to understand how the trick has been performed. It's just through words, spells, manipulation of people. People can easily be manipulated through the use of the correct words. But yeah, if you do want to come in, join us on the Ark. disprove them. Like somebody said that
Oh,
dinosaurs.
hang on.
Dinosaurs
Yeah.
don't. Go on.
Can I just say as well, we've got all sorts of people on the server. So there's like people on the server who are just the most amazing gamers I've ever seen. And then there's the other end of the spectrum, people like me that aren't amazing at gaming, but just like, the team play, that kind of thing, survival, the boss fights.
It's not a modern warfare shooty sort of thing. It's a community helping each other type game.
Yeah, and you can come on, try the game out in a server where nobody's going to come and ruin all your stuff, kill all your stuff. You can, be free to explore, and you can join in with the group activities and the boss fights as much or as little as you want.
Yeah, it's meant for the novice gamer, right? That's what we're trying to aim at. We want this to be all inclusive. So it doesn't really matter whether you're new to it or whether you've ever gamed with this sort of stuff. Come and join us. It's fun. It's just a break, a getaway.
Yeah, total noobs. I mean, I'm not a gamer, and I can play this game relatively okay.
Yeah.
And we will help you as much or as little as you need.
So please do please come and join us. We do all sorts of stuff on the Discord, but the gaming is becoming a way to get people together, I think, to show community, teamwork. It does need it, the more of us there is, the better it is, and the easier this game will be. I don't know whether a regular laptop would do it.
If you can get hold of GeForce Now, then a laptop will be for anything will play it. But I think they've run out of space at the moment. But that's a cheaper alternative. It's like a monthly subscription, and you use their servers.
Okay. Is there anybody got anything else they want to say? Go over. I don't want to be harping on. It is Free for All Friday tomorrow. No doubt we'll find something to go over, but mainly be gaming. It's gaming day Friday. Is that it? No more. Short one, an hour.
I'm good with the Buster song.
Okay.
Or two.
Oh, yeah, I'll have a look, see what we've got. There's loads of ones from Bob, that he did copyright strikes on. I was hoping to play one of them. I don't know. Anyone got any what about five-sided square? We've not had that for a bit, have we? This is STSD, second man, him and Ranty. Remember Ranty? No, people don't. People be like, who's Ranty? Well, he's like a male version of Rachie. Except Ranty seemed to point his finger at me. Oh, somebody said that the Thanks Bevs disappeared from Gem Panda's server. So that's good, isn't it? They've got nothing to thank me for now. The rest of you will, though, because get ready for Realising Euclid. The real thing. Okay, thank you very much. Come into Discord. All of you people sat out there in YouTube. Click on the Discord link. Come on in. Come and have a chat. Easy to talk to, these people. These people in this Discord server are some of the best people around. Don't listen to what the slanderers say. The content thieves. Don't listen to them. Come on in. And we'll see you tomorrow. What's that? There you go.
Hey, let me just hold on. Let me just stop you here before you go any further, guys. You know, you said about the 5-sided square. Just to clarify, so if you want to make a clarification now, because there are people in the chat that will probably jump all over that and try to make some kind of stupid video, retarded video about it. So
I'm a 5-sided square earther.
You know, in order to clarify what you've just said, then you might just need to back that up somehow.
Yeah, no problem. So the 5-sided square is possible on a shape that...
A square on the surface of a sphere could have 3 sides,
5-sided square,
4 sides, or 5 sides.
It probably has a more technical name for it, but
5-sided
it
square
appears as though it's almost like
a square or a solid square.
A square.
5-sided square.
Just a square.
5-sided square.
I got your numbers, they're right here.
5-sided square.
It's just as easy as 1, 2, 3.
5-sided square.
You have to open up your mind.
3 sides, 4 sides, or 5 sides.
Imagination is all you need.
5-sided square.
Don't take advice from fools.
5-sided square.
Everything that they say is in vain.
If you want to define a square as...
Never take advice from fools.
you could make a 5-sided square.
What they do is in vain.
Before you go any further, guys, you know you said about the 5-sided square.
5-sided
Just
square.
to clarify,
If you want to define a square as an object that has only 90-degree internal angle.
Actually, slightly random point, but if any of you are into math, there's a certain shape where you could make a 5-sided square.
Give us the definition then of a square.
5-sided square.
Everything is relative to you.
It mean a solid square. I mean a solid
Absolutely.
cube.
Just have to say it in generality.
4 sides or 5 sides.
Just like those straight lines are curving.
You could make a 5-sided square.
Drive down the road, don't you ever swerve.
5-sided square.
I don't know.
5-sided square.
It probably has a more technical...
All of this goes.
I'm a 5-sided square earther.
Never take advice from fools.
5-sided square.
Everything that they say is in vain.
But you can make a 5-sided square with 90
Never
degrees.
take advice from fools.
5-sided square earther.
Everything that they do is in vain.
5-sided square earther.
Did he say a 5-sided square? ?
Spherical axis, and that is a good way of working out that we do indeed live on a globe.
Give us the definition of a square, please, people. Come on.
It's a lot more complicated than spherical,
Don't be stalling.
5-sided square.
isn't it? Bill?
I'm a 5-sided square earther.
5-sided square.
I know the game that you're playing.
It's a lot more complicated than spherical.
I know exactly what's on your mind.
5-sided square.
You got your playbook, it's alright.
5-sided square is
Your
possible.
model dictates what you will find.
5-sided square.
I don't know.
If you put a flat piece of paper, well, it wouldn't be flat, you'd have to bend it
All
obviously.
of this goes.
But you can make a 5-sided square with 90
Take
degrees.
advice from fools.
But you can make a 5-sided square with 90
Everything that
degrees.
they say is in vain.
5-sided square.
Never take advice from fools. We all know what they do is in vain.
5-sided square.
Square in spherical geometry could have 3 sides,
5-sided square.
4 sides, or 5 sides.
If you're into math, there's a certain shape
5-sided square.
where you could make a 5-sided square.
Just give us the definition of a square in spherical geometry.
I don't think that. What's the point?
It's really flat and